conservative viewpoint, which is that this is all gender politics. It matters what they stand for. It doesn't matter if they're male or female, gay or straight, black or white.
Well, what they stand for, and I do believe, encompasses their background, who they are, where they grew up. People of color a lot of times have different perspectives. Women have different perspectives, and I think that matters. And again, we cannot go back to a time where women and people of color are shut out from the people's house, the highest office in the land, and that is the White House.
Molly, I mean, there is a feeling that we've come far as a country where lots of different types of people are now represented, and that if it were to be an all-white or a predominantly male cabinet, that somehow they wouldn't be representative of the country.
I think there is very legitimate concern about making sure that there is some diversity in the cabinet and having different perspectives. And particularly as a female conservative, I noticed that a lot of times the viewpoint of women on TV is almost uniformly liberal, therefore not representing the vast, landscape of women in this country who don't all share the same sort of lockstep liberal views.
Well, this
I get this, and this is important.
Certainly not be that. I mean, this cabinet there would certainly be conservative women, but I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, that you do want, I'll just ask you, I mean, do you want a woman's voice represented at the highest levels?
See, the only thing that matters is what their views are and what their agenda is and what they're going to put forward. That is the only thing that could possibly matter. And you can have women who do a very poor job of representing women's views, and you can have men who do a very good job. And also, women aren't all the same. We have different views about all sorts of things.
Which is why we need to be
issues.
represented. Molly is absolutely right. Women are not all the same, which is why we need to be represented. People of color, black people are not all the same, which is why we need to be represented in an administration.